a lot about the exclusion and the impact as it relates to employment, as it relates to housing, as it relates to finances, and a whole host of things. Earlier in my opening statement, I talked about being at the Metro School. There was a young Black man that came up to me who I had mentored, and he shared his experiences over the last few years. And I want to say to Delaviance Burt Sims, thank you. Thank you for your work, and thank you for your paper in writing about how we are still dealing with racism and how we are still evaluating efficacy of initiatives. And let me share with everyone this quote. He said, for example, financial support of the initiatives are not always present in the amount that's needed. We heard that from you. One of the most frequently reported suggestions for better efficacy and equity is better and more commitment to financial support of the initiatives over a long period of time. We need to give more support to our topic today, and hopefully, this is just opening the door. With that, as Mix Watson.
Are denied uh, because because their name might not match their documents, and they can be refused housing for that. And most staff are not do not have cultural sensitivity training and are not prepared to meet with a transgender person. I mean, some of the ignorance against transgender people is willful ignorance, and they misgender trans people, which I would consider as hate speech. However, um, with more ongoing cultural sensitivity trainings to handle TGNC and B customers, I think would be appropriate. And also to change the documentation, change it in the computer. And also, it's very important to start collecting data on us. Currently, data is not being collected on the TG and CNB community.
And thank you, Miss Johnson. I got it right that time. Now, Mr. Johns, there is a poll from the Human Rights Campaign that revealed that the COVID-19 pandemic positioned many LGBTQ plus individuals at a greater risk of being unemployed. Any comments on that?
Yeah, we should be clear that Black people generally and Black LGBTQIA plus people are most likely to be unemployed or underemployed and or show up in spaces where we are exposed to the greatest level of risk. And so providing resources, including loan forgiveness and other forms of reparation and support are incredibly important while we continue to work through the